Well, Toronto's getting ready to welcome Taylor Swift to the Six. She's bringing her Eras Tour to the city this week. And for more on how Toronto is getting ready for Taylor, let's go live to CP24's Andrew Brennan, who's outside the Rogers Center. So, Andrew, I think, one of the biggest questions is, where can we go for Taylor sightings if we don't have concert tickets?
That's a great question. I mean, as someone who doesn't do a lot of rubbing shoulders with the rich and the famous, no idea. Bakari, that's actually probably more your department. What I can tell you is that there's a list of restaurants. I can't even remember what newspaper put it out, but for the Swifties out there, go ahead, go look at one. I'm sure most of them are in Yorkville. Have fun trying to find her. You probably won't. That being said, if you are lucky enough to get tickets for one of the 6 shows here, you will see her, just probably from very, 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 very far away, because, the front row tickets are thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So just in terms of how Toronto's preparing, we've already talked a little bit about, welcoming her with Taylor Swift Way, which goes from City Hall all the way down here, and renaming, well, not renaming, but rechristening some streets for the duration of November, Taylor Swift Way. We are outside the Rogers Center now, which, by the way, they just started putting up those security fences that we told would be outside of the Rogers Center. And of course, just as we started talking, I think I'm starting to hear them play Taylor Swift off the loudspeaker. How prophetic of them. So this is happening now. This was something that we heard from the city and from Toronto Police would be done to have a bit of a barrier. I don't know if any Swifties are out there recall seeing people, say, outside of the Sydney Opera House when she was there because they couldn't get tickets and having a bit of a love-in and cry-in together. I don't think the city of Toronto really wants that right now out front of the Rogers Center. But with the expectation of having tens of thousands of people here on each of the 6 nights of these shows, the barrier is going to stay. And as we get closer to Thursday, I expect we'll be seeing a lot more people here and those barriers being needed. Other than that, a few things to bear in mind. Some deals on parking. We just got word from Green Pea that there's going to be some special discounts. $19 a day, give or take, for the days of the tours for 3 different lots that are around the Rogers Center, going over to York Street and beyond. So that's something that some people would need to know if they're trying to get here from, say, Brampton, Mississauga, Whitby, and driving down into the city. Or you could take public transit. Lots of things happening in terms of added service there. So I think that's enough of me talking about what the preparations are, Bakari. And I think it's time for you to shake it off and ask, why did we send Andrew to the Rogers Center today for a recap? Because this is your shining moment, Bakari.
What?
You should be here.
What in the world are you talking about,
I'm just saying,
Andrew?
you should... I'm just saying that I think you would be a much better person to deliver this news to people from the Rogers Center.
Okay, so wait, I do have to ask you about the fencing, because I don't go to a lot of concerts. Is that a normal thing to have the barriers up like that?
No, it's not. No, it's not. And we have seen, after Blue Jays games losing the wild card recently, there's not much in the way of vandalism that happens when Toronto teams lose. But even in moments where we've had big concerts here, I can't recall seeing security perimeters around most of the gates like this. And considering the average age and size of a lot of Taylor Swift's fans, I don't think a lot of people out there are thinking that they're altogether violent or dangerous. But it's okay. We're planning ahead just in case.
Okay, so speaking of planning ahead, when exactly is the first Taylor Swift concert?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday the next week. So close.
Okay.
So close.
So
except if you want to...
No, go ahead.
Yeah?
I'm listening.
No, I will. I defer to the anchor, always. What would you like? What were you asking?
No, so the first concert's Thursday. Do we have any idea of when she's going to get into town? Because they have to start setting up, doing sound checks, all that stuff. All about the Taylor sightings.
I'm going to guess Wednesday, but it also could be Thursday because she's Taylor Swift. She's she's the biggest star on the planet. She has plenty of places to be. I don't know if there's still such thing as Wednesday Night Football and if the Chiefs are playing. This is the information I don't have right now, but I'm sure she'll be here well before the show.
Have you seen any tour buses, any signs that she might be here?
I mean, I know some of her the touring big rigs are here. I saw them parked out over there. I'm guessing that's 6 different semi trucks for a reason out front of the Rogers Center. But that doesn't mean that the T Swift herself is here. We're gonna have to find out, Bakari. I will go sleuthing, and if I find her, I'll tell you. I promise.
And if they're looking for any backup dancers, maybe there's a shot if I didn't have a bad back. Okay, Andrew, we'll check back in with you in a little bit. CP24's Andrew Brennan live from the Rogers Center. Thanks a lot.